All right, you ready to roll?
As always.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 11 of the Prime Time Podcast. It's a special Thanksgiving episode from us to you. We are wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. And if you're watching this after Thanksgiving and it's not Thanksgiving time, still, happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope you're having a swell time. We are talking about the new Kendrick album that dropped today. How Drake is tweaking.
It dropped today? No, it didn't.
Oh, today? Yeah, I'm tweaking. It dropped on Friday.
It dropped just now.
Yeah, it just dropped. It's
Yeah,
insane.
first listed.
Yeah. Drake is tweaking about it. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna do a little Thanksgiving food draft, and we're gonna talk about a little bit of fantasy football because I gotta get my bars off. And also we're gonna be talking about NBA and NFL stuff and whatever else comes to mind. It's gonna be a fun time. Philip White, how you feeling?
Yeah, this was not a good week for me football-wise, dude. Steelers lose on Thursday, Ravens win on Monday night, and of course, Dallas Cowboys give Jaden Daniels a giant 89-yard touchdown to give Diamond like 30-something points in the span of 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was rough. Terry McLaurin saved my life.
They ain't even win. They lost.
So many things that we have to talk about. On that Commanders game, dude, I very well could have lost if Terry McLaurin didn't have that 86-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that was the dumbest thing ever. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Dallas should have lost that game.
Then they missed the kick. They missed the extra point. Like,
dude,
my God.
I was watching it live, and I was like, we were like, what if he misses? And then I watched, and I saw the snap hit the ground before the holder catch it. Like, oh, he's going to miss it. He's going to miss it. No! And then he missed it.
The unthinkable. Yeah, I was going crazy when that happened. I couldn't believe it. Those poor Commanders, man. Like,
poor Commanders, man.
They
were bad in that game to begin with. How about
okay,
stupid
yeah, but
Cowboys?
still, yeah, I'm not saying they weren't bad, but still poor Commanders. Like,
I got no sympathies. I have a lot of
sympathies.
I don't want sympathies, and I don't need sympathies.
Think about
I'm not giving up.
Imagine if you were a Commanders fan, Phil. You would be distraught. You would be like, we were so good for the first 8 weeks, and now we're just losing to these horrible teams.
You know what I would do in the universe where I'm a Commanders fan? I would go to that universe and smack myself across the face and say, why in the world are you a Commanders fan? That's what I would do.
But you get to root for Jaden Daniels, and it's fun. You also have to root for Austin Seibert, right? That's the name of the guy.
Austin. Yeah, also my kicker, by the way. My kicker this week. I picked him up. I was like, yeah, they're gonna completely dominate Dallas' defense. It's been terrible. And then what does he do? He misses 2 extra points.
Yeah. Bro, your fantasy team is cooked. Oh, you're not cooked. I was looking at I look at our fantasy league kind of like too frequently. On my break today, I was like, let's see everybody's playoff probability. I rise to 88. You fell to 29 after the loss.
Dude, because of course Diamond's 2-9, and yet this was the week where Jaden Daniels was like, yeah, I want to throw an 86-yard touchdown with 14 seconds left, and ruin any chance Phil has of making the playoffs, because I mean that's just how it is. My team just completely folded in the second half. I thought Kyler Murray would be better against Seattle off a bye. Nope. Seattle wants to actually, I guess, be a legitimate team. I don't know. The biggest Jekyll and Hyde team I've ever seen in the National Football League.
Yeah, they are super hot and cold. How about my guy Trey McBride? 12 receptions, 133 yards. Oh my God, I love that guy.
You know what happened? You know what's gonna happen though?
What's gonna happen?
Peaked too soon. You peaked in week 12.
Too soon.
All of those players, a bunch of those players that you had their highest scoring of the whole season. So they're gonna have less statistically moving forward.
Okay, yeah. As long as I win, it doesn't matter. I still managed to put up 145 without Josh Allen, Bijan, Drake London, Chase Brown. Like,
you peaked, man.
I put up 145 with Tommy DeVito as my starting quarterback. I feel good.
Man, all this talk, if you don't win, then I'm clowning. You're getting
I
clowned.
mean, I never said that I was going to win the league. I did a couple weeks ago, and I'm retracting. I'm not saying I'm not going to win the league, but dude,
That's
I mean, I
crazy.
feel good. I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah. That's you can't retract the statement though once it's out there. Once it's
you
out
totally
there,
can. I just did. I'm not gonna walk around with my chest out like, I'm the best. I'm gonna win the league. Like I can't do that. I can't do that.
Though, but you did. But you
Yeah,
did
but
do
like
that.
I was feeling really good, and I still am feeling really good. But I've gotta remain level-headed so I can brave this storm. Because if I go into everything too cocky, I could implode.
You know who else
remaining vigilant.
felt really good? You know who else felt really good in a certain moment and wanted to retract their statement?
Dak Prescott before he tore his hamstring.
Howard Dean. Remember the Dean scream? Dude got the all. You got it. It was a huge thing. I don't know. It was so funny when that first happened though. I mean, I wasn't around to see it, but going back, I looked at it and I was like, dang, dude, they really clouded him over the way he went. It was.
Wait, you got out. What do you do?
He went. Howard Dean.
Well, your mic cuts you out.
Because it's a scream. I'm screaming. I'm doing the Dean scream. I'm going.
Let's see this. The Dean scream.
Yeah, look up the Dean scream. This whole scream basically ruined this guy's campaign. Nobody took him seriously after that.
You know something?
And it was hysterical.
You know something? If you had told us 1 year ago that we were going to come in third in Iowa, we would have given anything for that. And you know something? You know something? Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
Yeah! I love that.
Yeah, but he got clowned, dude. He got clowned after he said that. And I'm sure he would love to take it back.
I mean, that is dumb. People are too judgmental, I think. That's awesome. You should be able to go, yeah! And express your excitement.
Yeah, but he got clowned. So he put out there, and he can't retract it. So you, by the same token, you can't retract what you said about winning the league.
I mean, Kanye, well, actually, crap. You can't really cite Kanye West anymore.
You're not winning that one.
I mean, but the Kanye of old that wasn't anti-Semitic, hopefully, maybe he wasn't always anti-Semitic. I don't know. He would want you to think you're gonna win the whole thing, but put in the work. Put in the work too. Kanye's a horrible person though. We keep hearing more horrible things about him. I heard that he is another woman came out and said that he sexually abused them. So yeah, he's a freaking jerk. Horrible.
You know what? I'm gonna give you 2 more for y'all.
Yeah. Thank you for taking on this ride with me.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Yeah, damn. Kanye.
Oh,
freaking jerk. Get it together.
Anyway, I think if I lock in, I win the next 2 games. Somebody's gonna lose and fall off. Someone's gonna lose 2 in a row. That's what I need to hope.
You're betting on a win
at 2 in a row
at the same time as Nate or I lose. Yeah, you got to win out.
No, I have to win out. I think one of you has to lose 2 in a row, and I think that's very possible. I think one of those lower seeded teams in our league will lose because I'm looking. You know what? Let me pull it up on my phone real quick.
It's very evenly matched. Everybody in the playoffs is either 8-4 or 7-5. The first 4 are 8-4, and the bottom 2, me and Nate, are 7-5, and then you are 6-6.
Right. So
in that last spot. So
I get Ben this week. So if I lose that one, that'll be really upsetting.
That would be horrible.
But yeah, I mean, he plays now Diamond. You gotta play Jake. Jake's team is
Jake's team is
underrated.
Looks like it's gonna drop a lot. I was looking at our matchup.
The Drake May team underrated, not. And then now the Chris one doesn't matter. He plays Jacob Hitchings. Granted, I still have to beat the Chris's team at the end of the year.
There's a chance that is a playoff game. Whoever wins that makes the playoffs.
That's very possible. Very, very possible. Look, and I got the. Listen, I'm not gonna let the upset from Diamond shatter me. You know, I got chances. I just need to win 2 in a row. I think it's very possible one of you guys drops one, throws up a stinker. It's not impossible.
I'm scared it might be me against Jake, but I'm playing. Who am I playing in week 14?
I didn't check that, but I have no idea. You'd have to check the schedule. You would have to check.
If you go to schedule and then hit a team, you can look at my schedule.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, you play Doug. You play.
Oh, Doug. Okay. Yeah. Should be good.
I don't know.
Should be good.
I don't know. There's 4.
Whenever I say anything like that on this podcast, I feel like I'm jinxing myself, dude.
Mike Evans will be back, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Mike Evans will be back, but I've got Terry McLaurin, Drake London, Malik Neighbors, Chase Brown, Bijan. I'll be good. Josh Allen. Like, oh my God, my team is so good.
Malik Neighbors right now.
My team is so good.
I'll be gassing up Malik Neighbors when Tommy DeVito is his quarterback.
He'll figure it out. He's gonna have another little insanity run.
Nope.
You want to do this Thanksgiving food draft? I've been thinking about this. I was asking customers at work today what their favorite food in the Thanksgiving spread is, so I can really like make sure I don't miss anything. Like, I'm locked in.
Okay, that's fine. I feel pretty confident in my ability if I get the first pick.
Oh, dude, I think I can take it all with one pick if you mess up on the first pick.
I let you have it. You think so? All right, okay. Let me see if you can take it, because I have a feeling. So are you ready? Do you have your big board?
I'm ready to go. I don't need a big board.
All right, this was not hard for me. My first pick is stuffing, and it doesn't come close.
Stuffing, solid pick. First pick, give me cranberry sauce.
Oh, get out of here. Absolutely not.
Dude, it goes with everything. It goes with everything, man. Like, you put it on your turkey, put it in with your mashed potatoes, your stuffing. It elevates.
Any of that. You got to draft that thing to have it.
It's your whole plate. Now, come on, Phil. What's your...
Absolutely not. That is garbage. I can't believe you just did that. What are you gonna... Okay, objectively, in order for you to have the good foods, though, you have to pick all those foods. You're gonna put cranberry sauce on a bunch of garbage, because you're not gonna have any good food to take left.
Oh, I totally will. It's not like I just wasted... It's not like I picked cranberry sauce in like my first 3 rounds.
You're bringing Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's insane that you just did that.
Love it. What you got at number 2, Phil?
I'm taking like a real, like, actual food dish. Like, I can't believe you didn't take the real food, you know? So number 2, I mean, shoot, it's probably still going to be on the board when I get there for my other pick. So I'm going to go mashed potatoes and gravy. That's just a staple. You can't go wrong with
whoa. Mashed potatoes and gravy, or mashed potatoes or gravy?
No, stop it with that. That's the dish. It's mashed potatoes and gravy. Tates and gravy. They're like a duo. You can't really separate them. They're kind of go together.
Well, all right.
Sorry, dude.
That's all good. Second pick, give me turkey. Dark meat,
okay,
baby.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Turkey out.
All right, what you got for your third pick, Phil?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of options. You know, I had my staples here. I still didn't think you would take friggin' cranberry sauce. I mean,
I was scared you were gonna take it because it's so good. It elevates.
Why would
the whole
I take
plate.
Cranberry sauce?
Because it's so good. It elevates the whole plate.
Yeah, but I mean, really, are you really gonna take it as, like, is it a number 1 pick? Heck no.
Yeah, for sure. It's the glue guy. It's the
glue guy.
What's the name of that power forward for the Bulls? Horace Grant. It's kind of like the Horace Grant of the Thanksgiving spread. I feel like your mom will get a kick out of that one. I don't know why, but I feel like your mom knows who Horace Grant is.
Why would my mom know who Horace Grant is? She barely knows who's on the Knicks, Taff. She barely knows who's on the Knicks right now. She's like, oh, those Those poor Knicks. I just want to see them win. I'm like,
Because everybody knew
Mom.
the Bulls when Michael Jordan was on them, man. Horace Grant, he was the glue guy.
oh my gosh. Yeah, but I mean, Horace Grant is not like you still need. Dude, who did I just take? I just took Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You don't like. I don't need no Horace Grant. I got my two guys.
Yeah, but the
I got
difference
my-
is, would you rather have, stuffing and mashed potatoes or cranberry sauce and turkey? I think I would rather have cranberry sauce and turkey. But
Telling you
give me your
turkey
third
is
pick, Phil,
over-
because I think my third is going to be a game changer.
Your third pick's gonna be a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am gonna go. So I have mashed potatoes and gravy. I have stuffing. I need I need something that's gonna shock some people. Here we go. I'm gonna go. I don't know if you've had this, but I first time had it a couple years ago when I stopped being a huge as much of a picky eater. There's always you got to bring a casserole, but you have to pick the right one.
Please.
And it's the corn casserole. Corn casserole, it trumps all other casseroles. You gotta have a banger. I'm going with that as my 3.
I will do you one better, Philip White. Give me yams. You ever have the yams? The sweet potatoes with the roasted marshmallows and the pecans and brown sugar? Oh, I
Yeah,
love
sure.
that.
It just doesn't. Listen, you already look, man. I already got the sweet potatoes. Dude, I already got the right potatoes. I got mashed potatoes. I got the potatoes I need. I don't think yams fits on my roster. It just doesn't work like that. Those guys are too much conflict there.
I think yams is yams could have gone number 1 for me.
Well, do what you will. Number four to me is about to be. I need my. Obviously I'm gonna have my big meal, but I need something. To really boom. I need something to boom here. I need like a big, because I don't have the turkey anymore.
You need
I don't have
something that
the turkey.
falls
You
through
can't
the
take it
cracks
anywhere.
and then they take it.
No, I need my staple dish, because you have turkey. I need my centerpiece. So now I'm gonna go with roasted ham.
Dude, people don't. If you're making ham on
I have roast
Thanksgiving, you're
ham.
not doing it right.
But it's still there. For us, it's a double dish.
Oh,
Normally
my
we've
Lord.
done both. That's hey brother. I told you I needed a staple, and that's gonna be my big. That's basically my big. This would be the big.
It's the starting power forward, ham. Yo, I just laughed too hard and my paper flew away. Oh, okay. There we go. Here's my half of a receipt paper from Price Chopper. All right. My fourth pick. Wow, this is actually a little challenging. I don't know how I can't think of anything other than turkey, yams, and cranberry sauce, because it's really like, what do you need? What else do you need?
Dude, you're that's crazy.
Give me.
crazy.
Are we counting desserts?
Well, we're counting any food, so yeah, I guess desserts would count.
I'm just trying to decide which dessert. Dude, give me pumpkin pie.
Damn it! I thought I could snag it with Dave, man. I was about to have pumpkin pie to close it out. Fuck. All right, whatever. You can have your pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is I love my 5 so far. I haven't even picked my 5 yet.
You already love your 5.
Yep.
This is. I mean, I'm looking at my board here. I got a couple people that I didn't think would be here, but I also am. Oh my God. Okay, I know who's on my 5. I know who my 5 is.
Who?
My 5. It's a staple dish for pretty much any given day, but it'll be there on Thanksgiving as well. Give me my mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is not at Thanksgiving, man.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it is on Thanksgiving. It is a Thanksgiving food. Like baked mac and cheese. That's crazy. What do
I
you
should
mean?
make a mac and cheese. I wish it was on my family's Thanksgiving spread, but it's just not. I don't know why.
It should be. It should be.
should be.
It is a.
Maybe tomorrow night I'll make a mac and cheese in advance. You can just throw it in the oven when it's eating time. Mac and cheese is solid. That's your glue guy right there. That's your Horace Grant, I think, because it's consistent.
Oh yeah, and it's very hard to screw up generally. Like it's one of the dishes where if somebody makes mac and cheese, it's very hard to mess up mac and cheese when someone's bringing it to your Thanksgiving dinner. Like if somebody brings mac and cheese, you trust that they're not going to screw it up, no matter how bad they are at cooking. It's mac and cheese.
Exactly. Now, Give me, man, this is difficult, more difficult than I expected. Do you consider deviled eggs to be a Thanksgiving food?
I've very rarely seen them. I kind of fits with theme, but it feels. I mean, I'll allow it. You know what? You know what? You know, plays under review. I'll allow it, but to me, it's a stretch. I've never seen it.
Yeah, actually,
You're welcome to put it at your 5.
I
think he does kind of play in the department, but it feels more like I'm thinking of like the stuff that's on the actual table. That feels like when you come to think, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's more of an appetizer. It's not on the Thanksgiving dinner table.
It's like more of like a little like cheese and crackers. Like it plays in that ball.
Yeah. Give me. Man, I want to take green bean casserole because my grandfather makes a killer green bean casserole, but I'm not going to because I already have yams and that's a casserole. Yo, chat. Any banging Thanksgiving food ideas? Because I'm kind of stuck.
Oh yeah, he's not. He was ill prepared.
I should have made a big board. I should have done more recruitment.
I almost missed my dude. Mac, I'm gonna tell you. All right, what if I? I mean,
throw out some Thanksgiving foods for me, Phil, that haven't been selected.
I'm helping you.
No. Don't do that. Actually, don't do that. Give me.
Dang, man. He's cracking under the
going
pressure.
out sad.
You came in heat and then like, how am I gonna finish off this roster?
Deviled eggs. It feels like there's gotta be something better than deviled eggs, man. I might call my mom.
Are you calling in? You phoning a friend?
Yeah, I'm calling my mom right now. Let's see.
Wait, hold on. I know.
Hey, Mom. So we're doing the podcast right now, and we're doing a Thanksgiving food draft. And we draft a little starting 5, and I need a 5th Thanksgiving food. Right now, my first 4 are cranberry sauce, turkey, the yam casserole, and pumpkin pie. Do you have an idea for a 5th?
Oh my God! What about stuffing? That's right up at the top.
That was Phil's first pick.
Gravy.
Phil, what was your what was your 5?
I have stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn casserole, roasted ham, and mac and cheese.
He's got stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn casserole, mac and cheese, and what was the other one?
The roasted ham.
Roasted ham, bruh. Can you believe it?
Ooh, on the
ham.
Yeah, exactly. Great minds think alike.
I've always had ham for Thanksgiving.
Ham. Just the turkey, man.
Just the turkey, man. Dark meat.
Turkey wasn't there for my pick. I needed
you
a
can't have
bang or ham
duplicates
meat.
on your list? Is that the thing? You can't have something on your list that he has on it?
Yeah, we can't have duplicates on our list.
Well, he already hit stuffing and gravy, which is...
Those are... that's a dynamic duo right there.
What if you put cornbread stuffing?
Oh, yeah. Great thinking. Give me cornbread. Yeah, cornbread. I've never had cornbread stuffing, but because Phil already took stuffing and corn casserole, I think I'm just going to take cornbread straight up.
All right.
Yeah, cornbread.
Oh, that's a solid one.
I'm loving my starting 5 right here. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you so much. We're going to see how the season goes with the starting 5.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, sounds good. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you.
That was tough.
That was Taff. Loving my starting 5 here. Phil, can you name your starting 5 real quick for me?
Stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn casserole, roasted ham, mac and cheese.
That's interesting. I think you might have me beat in this one. We're gonna have to see what the audience thinks. Mine is cranberry sauce, turkey, dark meat for me specifically, but gotta take the whole turkey. Then the yam casserole with the roasted marshmallows and the pecans and the brown sugar. Oh, so good.
You said yams, not you. Let me be clear. When you said yams, you didn't say yam casserole. So I got to change that. I heard just yams.
Well, when people call it yams, that changed my life when I first had it. That wasn't in my family's Thanksgiving spread for the longest. And then when I was in North Carolina, we would do a potluck for Thanksgiving. And oh my God, somebody brought in what I just explained, and it was so good. Oh my Lord. And then, of course, pumpkin pie and cornbread. Like, a lot of carbs.
I mean, I don't have a dessert. I'm missing the dessert. But outside of that, I'm of such a meal, I don't think you're going to need a dessert. That's just my 2 cents.
This has got me so ready for Thanksgiving, man. Oh my Lord. I'm just envisioning a plate if you had my starting either of our starting fives alone on a plate, it would be like, oh, I'm so ready.
Dude, I'm excited for when Christmas comes around and do a draft. I already have a sick idea. I'm not going to tell you today. I'm going to keep it under wraps.
Are you keeping it under wraps?
Also a hint, right? Under wraps.
Oh! What is this, like a Bo Nix nicknames draft?
It's under wraps.
Sheesh.
That's all I can say. It's under wraps.
Man, I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah.
One thing we need to talk about is how good Bryce Young played on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think the stats show it. Dude, rounding into form, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
He's become a big boy.
Check this out. This man he was a Michelin star chef on Sunday. Look at this video. I'm going to zoom in as best I can.
Zooming in as best as he can.
Dot.
Oh, look at that. That's a dot. He had a couple plays like that where just look at the poise. Look at the poise.
Dot. That's my favorite one.
Impressive too. That was impressive to throw it right in the box before the safety can get there, but just past the corner to give his guy a shot. Bryce Young is starting to get his confidence up.
That was a great pass too. I'm glad that they showed that even though he didn't catch it.
He's starting to round up into form. And again, like you look at his stats, like 21 and 35, 263 and a touchdown, but it just doesn't do it justice from where he was, let's say, the start of the year
4 weeks ago.
Is now. Yeah. It's a world of difference, right? He looks like he's starting to taking those steps. And that's a no joke Chief defense. It's made its fair share of plays here and there. And to do that against one of the better quarterbacks in the National Football League, I mean, he's going to start getting some attention. I think I want to see him continue to push the boundary. There's still a long way to go, but the improvement is good to see from Mr. Bryce Young.
Indeed. I love to see it, man. My love for bad teams is kind of wild. I mean, I've never been like a diehard Panthers fan, but I want to see the Panthers do good so bad. Like, the English language is funny. I want to see the Panthers do good so bad.
Do good so bad.
Yeah, what a game from Bryce Young. He had, like you said, Phil, 21 for 35, 263 yards and a touchdown, despite the L to the Chiefs. Great performance. Very entertaining game. I remember I was like, oh my God, are the Panthers actually about to do this? Yeah. And
great.
A little bit more football talk before we pivot over into a little bit of the Kendrick album and then the NBA, and then we'll probably preview our Thanksgiving slate of football games. And Phil, we got to talk about it.
What?
Steelers take the massive L to famous Jameis, man. What's your critique?
What's my critique? Dude, this is just Mike Tomlin. This is the Mike Tomlin trap game that happens once, twice, 3 times lady. With fair regularity, and it's just like okay, the chart, like, so I was I caught like a little bit of Monday Night Football. I wasn't able to catch all of it, but I was like, dang, the Chargers have kind of beaten bad teams really easily, and yet can't beat the good teams. They're like 1-4 against teams with winning records. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh is like 5-0 against teams with a winning record, and yet every team they've lost to is 2 games below 500.
I was going to say
How is it that happens?
they
How is it Mike Tomlin pulls it off with just so much consistency that he always finds a way to lose to bad teams? And I'll never know.
It is pretty wild. Like, y'all lost to the Browns. The other team was the Colts, right?
And then the Cowboys.
And then the Cowboys. Damn, what a trifecta of teams to lose
Isn't
to.
it? Yeah, and then we'll find a way to like beat the Chiefs and the Eagles and something stupid like that. Like that'll just make me even more mad. And, like, I'll be happy obviously if we won those games, but if we find a way to beat those teams and be like, "Hey, Cleveland, we're gonna lose to you again. You're gonna get the sweep." Like, what?
Yeah, that is pretty wild. If y'all let Cleveland get the sweep, that is crazy. I love
It
to
should
see our guy Jameis get a W, but
Yeah,
we love Jameis. We love Jameis.
Listen, everybody loves Jameis. It's like I feel like what's that show? There's like everybody
Hates Chris. Everybody loves Raymond, I think.
Yeah, everyone loves Raymond. Everybody hates Chris. Dude, everybody loves Jameis. No, I'm like, do you remember the show Dexter?
I know of it, and I know that's gotten like critical acclaim and stuff, but I have not like given it my energy. I've not watched a lot of it. I've watched a couple episodes.
It came back up in like memes and stuff recently, and there's like always a character in Dexter. I think it's the black guy. He like always like he's like something's off about Dexter, but he can't put his finger on it. And he just hates him like critically the whole time, while everybody else loves Dexter. They think he's like charismatic and charming and funny. And there's just one guy. It's like, I hate you, man. I hate you so much. That's me and Jameis. Jameis is Dexter, and I don't remember the character's name.
Did you hate Jameis before he beat you on Thursday night?
No, but I hate him now.
Okay, so it's within reason. It's within reason.
Yeah, no, that was ridiculous.
What
Dude, because he threw like an awful pick with like 5 minutes to go, and it's like, come on, guys.
I remember how hype you got, and it was
because we were terrible that whole game. We had, honestly, going into the fourth quarter, I'm like, yeah, we kind of got no business winning this game, and then all of a sudden, like, there was that big change. Jameis could tell the story so much better, but there's like the end, we were up by 1, and then Jameis throws that pick, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna run out the clock, and then of course we have the ball for like all of like 30 seconds, or like maybe 30 seconds, a minute. I don't know. We didn't have the ball long because they had enough time to get the ball, and then we had an awful punt, and then Jameis again on 3rd and 7. Like, here we are, 3rd and 7. Just we could have been 4th and 2. We could have just stopped them the one down, but they're like no.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was such an improbable win there.
4 for 4 on 4th down.
He threw 2 picks in a row in the fourth quarter and still was able to pull out that win. That is just craziness to me.
4 for 4 on 4th down. Why? 4 for it was like
0
when he's
for
4 for 4.
6.
They were 4 for 4 on 4th down.
0 for 6 on 3rd and 4 for 4 on 4th is crazy. It's so Jameis Winston.
Dude, we were also horrible on 3rd down. We were like 0 for 9 at one point in the game, and I was like, I don't know what you're laughing about, man.
0 for 9 on 3rd down.
4 yards in the first quarter against the Colts.
Hey. That's how it goes sometimes. I don't know what to tell you.
Sometimes you get the bird, sometimes the bird gets you.
You know, hey, the Jets are going to be ushering in a new era by signing Daniel Jones anyway. So it's cool.
Right.
It's cool. I don't.
Where does he end up? Do you think he goes somewhere?
He goes to Dallas. He goes to Dallas before their game against the Giants. and he learns the whole playbook in like 2 days, and he smokes them.
The Baker Mayfield effect. He goes. It's like the same thing when he went to the Rams. It's Daniel Jones goes to the Cowboys, wins the starting job in 2 days, beats the Giants.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh. I would actually that'd be so Cowboys. No, that'd be so Giants. But it would also be funny if the same thing happened where the Giants just beat them like tragically. Like absolutely crush them. And
Yeah.
it's like that's so Cowboys.
Any outcome of that game would be hilarious. Because it's like, damn, poor. Actually, no. If the Giants smoked Daniel Jones and the Cowboys, I'd be like, man, poor Daniel Jones. But if Daniel Jones signed with the Cowboys and just beat his former team handily, oh my God, I would love that. That would be awesome. I love a good underdog story.
Dude, I still can't get over the Cowboys themselves allowing that Terry McLaurin touch. That bothers me so much. Like the funniest thing about that game to me is if that extra point gets hit and the Washington Commanders go into overtime and beat the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy is fired as of 3 hours.
Oh, dude, it is remarkable to me that Mike McCarthy wasn't fired 3 weeks ago. This guy has, like, I mean, McCarthy isn't in charge of off-season moves, but they do nothing. And what are they sitting at? What are the Cowboys sitting at? Like 4-7 or 8?
It's 4-7 after the win over the Commanders. They sit at 4-7. Still could get technically. I believe they have a path to the 1 seed as of the week before. I don't know if they still do, but you never know, man. Anything's possible. Could the Dallas Cowboys get the 1 seed?
The Cowboys like plateaued under Mike McCarthy and have been going down for a while. I don't know how he's still the coach. It's time for a change of scenery.
Yeah, maybe they'll hire someone. Maybe they won't, you know. But that's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones has always hired guy who isn't gonna like challenge him. The only guy who ever really challenged Jerry Jones as like an owner, a GM was Jimmy Johnson, and that's when they won 3 Super Bowls. But then Jerry was like, "Yeah, I don't like feeling not as important in my franchise as I should be." So they're like, all right, well, what do we do then? It's like, well, we're gonna, hire coaches that'll just listen to what I have to say. Jason Garrett, like Mike McCarthy. It's, But closest they got was like Parcells, and even then, I was like, bruh.
Yeah. Has not looked the greatest for the Cowboys faithful. Despite they did get that win though, thanks to Siebert missing that extra point.
Lucky them, or unlucky. Maybe they want McCarthy fired at this point. I don't know.
Indeed, they should.
They won't though, because they won the game.
Guy's been booty to the cheeks.
If they lose to the Giants, maybe. If they lose to the Giants like embarrassingly, maybe. But I mean, I don't know. He should be gone by the end of the year though.
Yeah.
If I'm a Cowboys fan, I would want him gone.
Philip White. Let's talk about the Kendrick Lamar album. Do you have a favorite song on it? I love that album, man.
Mustard!
Mustard! Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
Turn this TV off. Yeah, so, and I was listening to it. I heard news of it, and I was like, wait, really? I was like, oh, check it out. And then I kind of forgot to. I got busy that day. And then I started listening to it late at night. In Discord, probably playing like Rocket League or something, and I was like, I finally did the thing that you tell me to do, because I always just listen to the album on shuffle because I just want to listen to music, man. I used to be more objective about the songs and individuals, but I got up into I think like the 7th or 8th song. I know I got to TV off because I wanted to hear Mustard, and then. After that, I went to bed, and I haven't been able to listen to the rest of it. But, I mean, how is it... Dude, Kendrick's fun. I don't know. There's, like, a level to it where it's... Like, he didn't have to do this. Like, when was the... Yeah. Hold on. Like he had just like us, not like us came out what? When?
Like 3-4 months ago.
Right. And then he drops this whole album, and then we're gonna see him in New Orleans performing the Super Bowl halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh!
I have a
I mean,
theory
okay.
that this isn't the only Kendrick album that we're gonna be getting over the next year, because I mean, the first song on the album is "Whacked Out Murals," and somebody like defaced Kendrick's mural in LA like 10 days ago, excluding Squabble Up, which was the snippet from the Not Like Us video. I think the majority of this album was made in like the last 2 weeks, and also he just needed bangers to perform at the Super Bowl. In addition to that, Kendrick has put out every single one of his albums, excluding this one, in March, April, or May. Every single one. Every single one went out in March or April, excluding Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Mr. Morale is the only one that came out in May. And, yeah. I feel like I'm trying to appreciate, well, I am totally freaking loving this new Kendrick album, but I feel like this is just like the appetizer, and I really hope it is.
I think there will definitely be something coming in 2025. I don't know if it'll come out when it'll come out, but it'll probably in that time span though, like on March, April, May, maybe after. I think he'll release something either after this. Like, could you imagine? This is like a crazy hot take. Could you imagine he releases this November, and then like in late January, drops another one?
Oh, that would be insane.
Like drops like a 5 or 6 like song track just right before this. Oh my god.
That would be. I would love that.
I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Come February.
Me too. He has a stadium tour, starting right after the Super Bowl. So I'm thinking, like, I mean, the GNX album is 44 minutes long. So I'm thinking, like a typical concert, it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, I mean, if half the concert is your new album and then you perform old stuff, I guess that could work, but I don't know. I feel like we're going to get... I want a little bit of that introspective, conceptual Kendrick as well, and I would freaking love that.
I think he's got to pull out some of the bangers though for the big show. You got to, because I think when you're playing you can definitely play some of your new stuff. But I think for such a big show that is the Super Bowl, you got to be seeing Kendrick's. I'll call it Kendrick's classics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the Super Bowl is like, it's like a 20-30 minute concert.
Yeah, it's like about 20, like 30 minutes, around half an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll get through probably we're looking at I want to say 10 total songs.
Dude, I want to get a... Oh, yeah, because they skip around and they do the theatrics.
Yeah, they'll transition into it a little bit, yeah.
I hope we get a Baby Keem sighting. One thing that's interesting...
What do you think? What if we had to pick? Should we go through and look at the 10 ones and then see which ones we would pick to have played overall?
Songs?
Yeah, what songs would we, if we were doing a prediction of the 10 songs that Kendrick's going to play at the Super Bowl?
Oh, okay, yeah. I would say he probably will open with... Actually, he's probably not going to play Mad City because that song's about, killing people. This is tough, actually. He's going to play TV Off. He's going to play Money Trees. He's going to play... he'll probably play Loyalty.
Is he not going to play...
Probably play Love.
Not Like Us?
I don't know. I feel like Not Like Us was, played so much to a point where you don't even hear it anymore as a listener. You know what I'm saying? Like you got totally desensitized to it from it being so big.
Yeah, but by logic, I mean, if it's that big, would it not be in the show?
Yeah, you're right. Probably Not Like Us. Not Like Us will be on there. So we got Squabble Up, gotta be on there. Squabble Up, woke up looking for the broccoli. All right, so Squabble
How
Up.
much of this
not like
is
us.
he gonna perform? That's like, cause I'm trying to think of any other artists. If there was ever a time where an artist released an album before like a big show, and then how much of their album they end up playing.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
and
I
then, like,
can't think of one. Maybe Beyonce did a while, like, back in 2012, but I wasn't really like listening to Beyonce like that at the time. I don't know. But yeah, I would say like a 5 that I guarantee would be Not Like Us, TV Off, Squabble Up, Money Trees, and something off of, Good Kid, Mad City, or Damn, or To Pimp a Butterfly as the 5th. Like, probably, maybe King Kunta. Oh, All Right's gotta be on there. Yeah, that would be my 5.
Here's my thing. I think there's definitely going to be one that I think is 100% on here, and the main reason why is because of how big it was when it came out, and how much I think shows do also like having like additional guests. I think like additional singers. Remember when they did Black Panther and they had all the stars with SZA?
Yeah.
I think that'll be on there. I think that might be. That's a chance that either is the lead or like in the middle. Because I think having SZA with Kendrick would be a good one to maybe open, low key.
Yeah, good call. I think Kendrick would definitely bring SZA out. One thing that's interesting about this too is when we in the past have heard about Super Bowl performances, it'll be like flat out like, all right, you have the freaking, the Maroon 5 with Beyonce and Lady Gaga and Imagine Dragons, and it's like 4 artists that they announced. This time it's just Kendrick, and I feel like they might, like Kendrick likes to keep his stuff secretive. I feel like there's no way it's just him out there the whole time, I think. So I could see him bringing out like SZA and Baby Keem, and if he brought out U2 for XXX, I would go insane. Have you heard Triple X by Kendrick?
I hadn't heard it. I definitely have. I remember the last time though.
I'll have to play it for you because that song is a banger. It's got a U2 feature on it. So yeah, those are my 3 picks: SZA, Baby Keem, and U2.
Something about what Usher did last year when thinking about Usher's Super Bowl halftime show. Because everyone knew he was gonna bring out who was it? Like for Lil Jon when it goes, yeah, dun, 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 dun. Like,
I liked that. Lil Jon getting brought out.
Yeah.
I didn't love last year's performance, but Lil Jon was the highlight for me.
Yeah.
Another thing we've got to talk about. Have you heard about how Drake is tweaking about Kendrick?
Isn't he always doing that?
Well, I
feel like it's not new information.
I mean, yeah, but like he's getting extra with it. He's been very strange lately. So he went on XQC's stream the other night and just like XQC had music on, and The Weeknd came on, and he was like, "You're gonna have to skip this, bro." and then Steve Lacy came on, and he's like, he's sounding like such a tool. It's insane. Like he says, Steve Lacy's a fragile op. And XQC, I'm like, yeah, like what? And XQC's like, what does that mean? And Drake is like, chat knows what I'm talking about. And like he's being totally serious. Like that's some stuff that I would say like totally ironically, and you would know that. But like Drake is tweaking. And on top of that, did you hear that he's suing his own label because he thinks that his own label pushed Not Like Us? Pushed Kendrick's song when Kendrick is not signed to UMG? Like, what is going on?
That is kind of bizarre. What's funny too about XQC's about him being on XQC is I remember there was a clip. I don't remember who sent it to me, but I remember XQC was listening to Kendrick's Not Like Us, and before he was like crap talking it. Like he was just like, dude, this is dumb. Like Kendrick's not good, man. Like Kendrick's not good. Kendrick's not good. Not good.
That's crazy.
Like it was XQC, and then he listened to it, and then he had the eyes wide, like this. He was like, this. Like you could. It's like the face when you're like, okay, this is heat. What? This is heat. And it was like it was so funny. I think he's still a big Drake stan, but like that's so great.
Yeah, Kendrick's the GOAT. Give me Kenny any day of the week, man.
Give me Kendrick Lamar.
But Phil, I gotta tell you about. I gotta give you some NBA updates here. Kendrick's the GOAT. Love whacked out murals. Here's some stuff from around the NBA. The Timberwolves announcers were just totally hating on Jaylen Brown. Pretty sure the Celtics won this game by like 2. But this is hilarious. Oh, wait.
Better for our team scoring-wise.
Sorry.
Jaylen Brown is not shot
Sorry.
from outside. He knocks down that slot 3 right there.
Uh-oh.
You look at his shot chart, Michael. It is not good. It's not a green shot chart at all. It's a lot of red and a lot of white. White is league average. Red is under the league average.
By Brown.
And then he blocks their shot.
Kick out. Extra pass. Brown for 3.
Good. Come on.
Career lows so far this year.
Basically, Jaylen Brown starts the game just totally popping off. And, like, after he, like, hits the first shot of the game, it's a 3 to go up 3-0. The Timberwolves announcers are like, yeah, Jaylen Brown, his shot chart is a lot of red and a lot of white. Red is misses, of course, and white is league average. And then, like, while they're still going on about him, he, like, blocks a layup, and they're like, blocked by Jaylen Brown there. And then...
Yeah, blocked by Jaylen Brown there.
And then he goes down the court and hits another 3 while they're still talking about him, and it's just funny. And
that's like me with Luka.
Yeah.
That would be me with Luka. Just be like, yeah, this is right around average, you know. Came in like a half pound overweight this offseason, and he just like nails a 3 in my face. I'm like, okay, cool.
Bro hates Luka Doncic. Bro's traumatized by that game.
It doesn't go away. You
Chris
never
Paul
will.
hits the lead to
Like,
cut
right
the
when I
lead.
think-
Hits the 3 to
Right when
cut
I
the
think I
lead.
never see the meme go away, it comes back. It's like there was one recently where it was you know, you were very lucky to be in this time. Like so many people have been dead before you, and so many people will live after you, but you get to live in the time where Chris Paul hit a 3 to cut the lead to 42. I'm like, yep, I sure do. I sure do live in that time.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Suns are cooked now. Those poor Suns, man.
Because Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal are like playing footsie over on the bench with their barely intact feet.
Man. You know what I miss? Bradley
What do you-
Beal and John Wall on the Wizards.
And I miss when Bradley Beal wasn't on my team and we were good.
Yeah, I remember how excited. Actually, no, you didn't like the trade, and I did when it happened, right?
The Beal trade?
Yeah.
I didn't like either Beal, and I didn't like KD. But to be fair, I didn't like the Chris Paul trade when we did it. And then that was able to help us
Chris Paul
get to a
trade worked out.
championship. But like this is just fundamental proof that like sending up for a big 3. Here's the thing: I think building a big 3 works. Just don't build your big 3 to be Kevin Durant unless you have like Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like don't build your roster to be like a big 3 with KD being the number 1 player.
Yeah, at
It
this
won't
point,
work.
it's not going to work. Boy.
If he's like a 1B to someone's 1A, then fine, but he can't be the clear 1. It doesn't work.
You are correct.
not.
Yeah,
It's
he's
not a thought, just dropped a net.
bro is just too old. Do you want to see Nikola Jokic defy the laws of physics?
Do I want what? The guy that you love this guy, right? Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, totally. I'm a big Nikola Jokic fan.
Yeah.
Just watch
You're a
this. Watch
big
this.
fan of him.
He inbounds it. He volleyball shots it, and he almost hits the shot.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
That is very cool. I was like, wow.
How do they allow that? How do they allow him to do that?
I
thought I would have just been in his face, but that's crazy.
I guess they weren't expecting that to be so effective.
Go so far. He could be a quarterback. Give him more time to hold on to that thing. He could easily be in the NFL.
I mean, he could be a volleyball player if he wanted. You know,
Actually, he's pretty slow.
He's supposed to be a horseback rider. I mean, but he's so lanky. He'd be like the biggest. I mean, on a basketball court, he doesn't look lanky, but I bet on a volleyball court, man, he would be. He would be laying out for stuff.
How big are the horses he rides? I gotta see him standing next to a horse.
Kind of the fact that like a horse can hold him, weight, and
horses are pretty big. Like if I stand next to a normal sized horse,
284, and then you have average horse weight. Oh, come on.
Well,
the weight range for fabulous and fascinating breeds like Clydesdales, Belgians, Shires, and Percherons is between 1,600 and 2,000 pounds. So yeah, they can hold Nikola Jokic no freaking problem, man.
Jeez. Looking at how I guess how tall a horse is. Like I don't know. I stand by a horse. I look small, but I feel like Jokic is about as tall as the horse.
Yeah, that's true.
Like him standing next to the horse.
Height. Also, I'm gonna ask, how much can the average? What? No way. They only go 5'7" feet off.
What are they counting? What are they counting? Like from the hoof to the top of the head?
It is an odd measurement. Yeah, like, Yeah, is it from the hoof to the top of the head or the butt to the head? No way. It's gotta be from the hoof to the top of the head. 5.7 feet off the ground.
Oh yeah, he is significantly taller than his horses when he's like standing next to it.
How much can a horse carry? 15 to 20% of its body weight. So yeah, Nikola Jokic is like right at that borderline almost.
Yeah.
He's at the low end of the borderline. 284 pounds. If the horse is 1,500 pounds, it's he's treading the line.
Yeah. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, that dude is crazy. Let's just see this one more time.
Wait, I'm seeing him ride his horse. He rides his horse differently.
How does he ride his horse?
He doesn't ride the horse on horseback. He rides it like in a carriage behind the horse.
Dang. Wait, so he rides it in a carriage.
Oh, yeah, look it up. Yeah,
so those are some strong horses. Those are some strong horses right there.
Well, I imagine with the wheels, it might help. Like they'll have at least the wheels, and then I guess I don't know. I guess it's just raw pulling, but
horse. Let's see this.
But looking like.
He's back in his native land now that the Nuggets season is over. If you want to find him, you got to head to the stables. Almost. And that's where a contingent of Denver brass delivered the Joker his second straight Kia MVP trophy. And after that, I had a chance to speak with him.
Look at Ernie.
Good old Ernie.
Yeah, see like that?
Yeah. Interesting.
That's what I was trying to figure out, because if he rides on top of the horse, he's so tall that how are his like legs not near
the ground?
But near the horse's legs is runs.
Yeah, I bet that's something he's run into.
That might be why he's got the cart. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, how does he ride a horse?
Dude, he is married to the game. Even though he can't actually ride horses because he's too tall, unless it's a massive horse, he's still just. He stays locked in.
He's riding the horse.
Mm-hmm. He's still like that. Phil.
That's why he doesn't.
What are you gonna say?
Because he's a big guy. Maybe he doesn't want to doesn't want to do all that damage to the horse's back. Dude is big. He doesn't want to
true.
wear his horses down, so he gives him the saddle.
Indeed, he doesn't want to give his horses back problems. Phil, I've got something to tell you.
Is this the secret thing from earlier?
It is semi-secret. I mean, it's not a big secret, but OG
Well,
Anunoby is the new Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, here we go.
Check this
Hold
out.
on, let me get my earplugs. Okay, let me
All
get my
right.
earplugs.
OG Anunoby in a win over the Nuggets, 145 to 118. The Knicks improved to 10-7. OG Anunoby drops 40 points on 16 for 23 shooting. That is 70% from the field. 5 for 7 from 3. 71% shooting from 3. He got a block. He got 4 assists and 5 boards. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's awesome. Yeah. Also, not to mention a cool 17 assists from Jalen Brunson against the Nuggets last night. Like, oh my God. Not to mention Mikal Bridges clamping up MPJ wingstop in full effect. Like,
Yep. Suns should have never let him go, and they let him go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. In his last 5 games, let's look at this. OG Anunoby. He had 40 last game. The game before that, he had 27. Then 14 and 16 the game before that. But then he had 24. He's getting his highest career averages this year. 19 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game, 10.3 pies per game. I don't know what pies are, but dude,
Pies.
absolutely immaculate.
Pies.
Also, the Karl Anthony Towns trade is looking great. On 33 minutes per game, he's getting 26 points per game, shooting 55% from the field, 47% from 3. That is unprecedented. That is crazy. He's getting 12.6 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, a steal per game, and 0.7 blocks per game. It's bananas. It's bananas.
That's crazy. So what I'm hearing is that the Knicks have no excuse for not winning a championship.
Hey, it's conference finals or bust for sure. We have to win a championship in the next 2 years. We have to win a championship in the next 2 years. I'll say that. And then for some comparison, because we got rid of Julius and Dante DiVincenzo in this trade, and I'll zoom in a bit here so you can see. Julius Randle, 21.8 points per game, 50% from the field, 36% from 3, 6 rebounds per game. We can round it up to 7 to be generous. 4 assists per game, 0.7 steals, and 0.1 blocks per game on 1 more minute than Cat is playing per game. Ooh.
Wait. Who would you say it was?
Cat. I mean,
Yeah, what about him?
Julius. I'm analyzing the trade right now as a Knicks fan. And then you have Dante DiVincenzo, who I feel like has been very disgruntled since the trade because he was so ready to keep balling with his boys and win a championship, and then he was shipped off. Unfortunately, it's a cost of business. Yep, cost of business.
Well, I mean, look, if they don't, the thing is, the pressure stays on. New York better win a championship. No excuses. No excuses like last year when you guys were so injured, losing to
We were.
Okay, that's so, but nothing, man. But nothing. You gotta just listen.
Oh my God, we actually let me try and remember. I mean, let's start off with Joel Embiid assaulting Mitchell Robinson, pulling him down by his bum ankle when he falls down every 5 seconds. Joel Embiid does. Literally, Mitchell Robinson is going up for a layup, and Joel Embiid pulls him down by his bum ankle. It is freaking ridiculous. This could go into my top 10 Watch Mojo things that I say the most. Like, that is so unfair. It took Mitchell Robinson out for the entire playoffs, and Joel Embiid got off scot-free. But we still beat the Sixers and their bum asses, bro. I cannot.
Well, so is everybody this year.
Yeah, true. They suck this year. Remember a couple weeks ago when you and also Jacob Hitchings not simultaneously were trolling, saying that the Sixers were gonna beat us and whatever. And now they're 3-13. Oh, Paul George, podcast P, bro.
Podcast P. That's crazy. No, it's yeah, very good, Taff. Team with a.
Yeah, you cut out. What's very good? What's very good? Oh man, we lost him.
Forgot what I said. The Knicks are playing very well, and it would be cool to see them win. But you gotta win. You gotta do this. Who cares about November? You gotta be doing this in May.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, you gotta be doing
this in May.
Well, then you better.
I'm gonna be at a playoff game, man. I can feel it in my bones. I can see myself at a Knicks playoff game in about 6 months, and I can see it coming to fruition, and I am so excited.
As a professional hater, we'll see.
We'll
see.
Oh yeah, I never even listed off all the people that were injured last playoffs. Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, OG Anunoby. Like, come on, you're losing me. I'm losing you.
Imagine all your players getting hurt.
And everybody's like, oh, the East runs through the Indiana Pacers.
Well, it actually probably runs through Boston. Let's be honest.
And New York. We're the 4th seed right now. No, actually, right now it runs through the Cavs, which is insane. Yeah. Starting out 17-1. Like, how on earth? What?
Because they're good. I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe it's because they're good.
Duh. But like,
if I had to guess,
like, how and why? How and why are they good? They were a 5 seed, and then they just got cooked in 5 games by the Celtics last year. I don't get it.
I don't know, man. There's just a lot of interesting stuff, dude. I gotta actually look into it. It's probably based on, I don't know. We'll see. Dude, this is... I honestly don't. I don't have a complete answer as to why they have that streak going, but they could, if they hold on through Ohio.
Oh, you got so pixelated. Your face looks so weird. Are you seeing this right now?
Oh, wow. Yeah, what the?
You wiped it off.
Okay there. Yeah, let me get that out of there. There we go. It's gone. That was weird, dude. I had to come back in. I was like, whoa. Oh, yeah. Too bad I can't say the same for the Suns. The Suns don't need 7 or 8 injuries to be bad. They just need 1, and it's Kevin Durant, and they can be terrible.
That's true.
Man, this is a load of garbage. What a load of garbage.
For real.
Single-handedly the only reason we win games. If he plays, we will probably win, and if he doesn't play, we probably lose.
Yeah, y'all were off to a hot start, and then that load management came into play, and now it's same old Suns.
Dude, I hated that trade for that exact reason. Like,
no depth.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Just absolutely no depth, and a guy who only plays like 60%. Like, you know what happens if you get a 60% on a test here in the United States? You get an F. It's an F.
Yeah.
You fail the test to play games, dude. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking too great for the Suns. The Knicks are they're a variation. They're kind of the New York Suns a little bit right now.
Ow.
Cameron Payne, Mikal Bridges.
Oh, yeah. I
that's
guess
it.
Do a campaign. Yeah, that's it. Is Cam Johnson still on the Nets or what?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. He might have fallen off a bit.
Yeah, but he was...
Man, he was awesome on the Suns. I remember he hit that game winner against the Knicks. That broke my heart.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Hey.
Dude, I remember that was the season we went to a game. We went to the one in New York, and then that one was the other game they played later in the year. And then I was like, Cam Johnson for 3. Bang, bang.
I remember we talked about going to that game, and obviously we didn't because it was in Phoenix. But yeah, that would have been a great game to go to because the Knicks got blown out in the one we went to.
That was still awesome, though. I mean, let's be real.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty sweet. It was pretty
Let's be
awesome.
real. That was pretty fun.
Going to the Garden. Oh, I loved that.
That was crazy. We went to the Garden, and I was shocked that there was a Suns fan that was sitting next to us. I thought we were just gonna be crowded New York fans.
Because
there was that
on our right. I'm pretty sure there was Knicks fans, and on our left there were Suns fans.
Yeah, there were 2 Suns fans. It was like I was like a kid and his mom. She was like, "Oh, I'm taking him his first game." I was like, "No way, it's my first game." And it was in New York, and we're like, "Let's go, let's go!" Huge.
I'm feeling an NBA playoff game. I gotta get to a Knicks game sometime soon, man. I'm hoping I can lock in a little internship at Temple. I doubt I'm gonna be, like courtside for Sixers games off the bat. Also, I mean, I've got beef with Joel Embiid. If I get that Sixers internship, I'm joking, Temple, if you're watching this. Joel Embiid better watch out. No, I'm joking, Temple. I hate Joel Embiid.
Not.
If you got to this point in the video, you know I'm mad at him about the ankle pull, but I'm a good guy. I'm not gonna do that. But I just can't not be a Knicks fan.
You don't think there's a chance that the brotherly love embraces you, and says, "We'll fix you. We'll make you suffer with us as 76er fans."
As a Jets fan, I think I could inadvertently become an Eagles fan, and I'll probably I don't have a hockey team. Maybe I start working for the Flyers, and I love the Flyers. That's a very real possibility.
I was gonna say, if you become an Eagles fan and they have a deep playoff run, dude, you're gonna be such a bandwagon. You will be called out by me personally, each and every day.
That would
remind you of your Jets faith. You know what I'm gonna do? Every month I'll buy you a Jets jersey, just so
every month?
Wow. Every month, one Jets jersey. Every 2 months.
I mean, dude,
just to be reminded. You're a Jets fan.
Can you blame me? I mean, I have family in Philly. I mean, it's just my aunt and her boyfriend, but they're both Eagles fans. They're both Eagles diehards. You know how fun? I'm moving there in January. You know how fun it'll be if the Eagles start making a playoff run as I move to Philly? Come on, I'm using that playoff run to ingratiate myself in the city.
Oh my!
I mean, I'm not gonna pose as some longtime Eagles fan. I'm not gonna pose as some longtime Eagles fan, but I'm gonna be like, yo, let's go! Actually, I don't know how. Now that I'm putting myself in that situation, I don't know how I would handle it because I'm not gonna fake it and act like an Eagles fan. I think I'll just I'll keep it a buck. I'll be like, I've been a Jets fan for the past couple of years, but I just moved to Philly, baby.
The Jets were so bad that you had to go to Philadelphia.
yeah. That's why I'm moving to Philly, man. I just can't. It's these same old Jets, man.
Oh my gosh!
I saw that interception by Aaron Rodgers, and I was just like, yeah, I gotta move. I gotta move to Philly.
How long were you Jets? How long did you last as a Jets fan, Tev?
I mean, I'm still a Jets fan.
Okay, so how long do you think you're gonna last as a Jets fan?
I mean, I've been a fan since 2021. I never really committed to a team as a kid. But hey, my first team, my very first team when I was little was the Chargers. I liked Phillip Rivers. But my favorite team when I was in elementary school was the Eagles. I loved those Andy Reid, Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, Jeremy Maclin Eagles. Oh man.
Oh well. Look at you naming and dropping Jeremy Maclin.
Shout out Jeremy Maclin.
Yeah. Shout out Connor Barwin.
Ooh.
Shout out Connor Barwin, man. Shout out. Who's the other one? Ryan Matthews.
Yo, shout out Brent Selleck.
Dude. Shout the classic Brent Selleck. Shout out This one's even earlier than that, but Brian Westbrook.
Oh, Brian
Harold
Westbrook.
Carmichael.
Who was that one guy who got traded from the Dolphins to the Eagles, and he was an underwhelming linebacker?
Oh, Alonzo.
Kiko Alonso, yeah. Oh, shout out Kiko Alonso, man. There's some other guy. Oh my God, he played for the Eagles defense in like 2011. I would always user him on Madden 11.
He was a linebacker?
Linebacker for the Eagles in 2011.
Middle linebacker.
Maybe.
Or just linebacker?
Just a linebacker. I don't know if it was left, right, center.
Oh my God.
He's a white guy. I remember, or maybe he was. I don't know.
Let's find out. Who could it be? Who was it in 2011? Do you remember his number?
I don't.
I don't think. Was it? Wait for it. Wait, actually, I don't think it was any of these. No. 2011. Are you sure?
2012 maybe, or 2010. 2010.
Was it? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Okay.
Well, he played for them in 2012. Is it current? Because I was thinking 2011 because I knew he was on a different team in 2011. In 2012, this man's name, who's head coach, he's head coach now.
Oh, D'Amico Ryans?
D'Amico Ryans?
Was it D'Amico Ryans? It's not who I was thinking of.
Oh my God.
He played for him in 2010 because I remember, like Madden 25 just came out, but it's 2024. Maddens are a year ahead. I remember using this guy on Madden 11. Played for the Eagles in 2010. He was a linebacker. I always used this guy.
Such a specific player. This is bizarre. I feel like who? Stuart Bradley?
Nah. I'm gonna remember the guy's name when I hear it.
Ernie Sims, Moise Foucault.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty confident it was Moise Foucault. There was somebody on that Eagles defense that was not that good. It was not that good of a defense, but I remember this guy, man.
Moise, he played for the Eagles for 3 years and then went to the Colts, Titans, and Saints. That's actually a crazy one to know, though. Moise Foucault, when you're doing your grids, that covers 4 teams right there. Moise Foucault.
Moise Foucault.
Remember
He played for the Eagles, the Saints, the Titans, and who?
No, I'll save the last one for myself.
All right.
Look, man.
I can respect it. Honestly, I can respect it.
Yeah.
You gotta get competitive with the grids.
Yeah, I gotta get the rare score. Now I'm locking in Moise Foucault.
We're at an hour and 19 minutes. This is a little bit of a shorter episode, but we ran through everything. It felt like we had.
Well, we haven't covered the Thanksgiving games. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right. We got to cover the Thanksgiving games.
We got to talk about Thanksgiving game. I think it'll be short and sweet, though, because most of them look like they suck.
Yeah. All of them except for Green Bay and Miami, I think. I think Green Bay and Miami could be a good game.
That could be an exciting one. I agree. We got Chicago heading to Detroit. Chicago, Lions. Dude, get out of here. That was crazy to watch that Bears game. They almost had a shot to win, then still didn't.
Are we going to do a Thanksgiving morning show?
We might be able. Well, this one starts at 12:30, the Lions-Bears game, so it looks like it'll be difficult to do that morning show on Thursday. I think we just have to do the one on Sunday. So I think we're going to still do the one on Sunday, the 1st of December. But
Jesus, Sunday's the 1st of December.
Dude, I know. Year's almost coming to a close.
Time is flying.
But yeah, I think we'll just I could give I'll be on the road probably, but I could call in, discuss it for a little bit, like a little 30-minute.
Yeah, I'll probably maybe I'll run the show solo or something. I'll find somebody to co-host with me, and you can hop in when you can.
Man, we got the Chicago Detroit Lions though. That's crazy. That's the one that makes sense. It's the highest lowest ticket price. So the tickets are as low as $181 and all the other ones are cheaper. at the lowest price.
Let's go to Detroit.
Let's go to Detroit for 180. Dude, you gotta love it because see the thing is when the Lions are good, which is rare, it means that you're guaranteed to get a good team on Thanksgiving because you're gonna see the Lions. Because nobody really wants to see the Cowboys, but people want to see the Lions now. People want to see the Lions be the best team, and frankly, I kind of want to see them beat Chicago. And I think they're gonna.
I want to see them beat Chicago too. Actually, no, sorry. I love to watch the Lions and Dan Campbell win, but like I said, I love a good underdog story, man. You know how sick it would be to see Caleb Williams lead the Bears to a win over the Lions on Thanksgiving? Oh my God.
Nah, I'm okay not saying that.
I would love to see that, man. And I think...
You love it enough that you're going to pick them to win?
I mean, here's the question: should we save our game picks for Thursday, or should we pick them right now?
I can save them, but are you really gonna look me in the eyes?
I think for the sake of the viewers, we should, and just in case one doesn't happen, I feel like something. It's not going to be entirely smooth on Thanksgiving, the show. So let's do our picks right now.
Yeah. My pick.
Typically, my heart is opposite of my head, and that is the case on this Bears-Lions game. I'm going to be rooting for Caleb Williams to be slinging that ball downfield and that Bears defense to be intercepting Jared Goff in my heart. But the Lions are going to win, man. They're too good.
Yeah, Lions beat the Bears. Then there's the even more stellar game, Cowboys-Giants.
I think this is going to be a sneaky good game, man. It's Thanksgiving. Two teams that are weird.
The Tommy DeVito, Cooper Rush Bowl.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be...
No, stop saying weird. It's not weird. It's bad. You got two bad teams.
It's going to be...
Something weird about it. They're terrible. So the people say, like, oh, it's weird. It's such a weird... No, bad.
Weird matchup here.
It's a division rival matchup between just two garbage teams right now. There's nothing weird about it.
Oh, come on. It's going to be great. I think so. Just, like we think, like people like to say, oh, it's two bad teams going against each other, so it's going to be bad. No, that's not true. It's about...
I'm not saying the game's going to be bad. I'm saying it's just two bad teams. It's not weird in any way.
I think it's going to be a great game, and it's going to be weird. They're going to be getting weird out there. They're like you have Tommy DeVito, who has gone on a Linsanity run before, and last week he stunk it up. He's going to be looking to redeem himself. Storyline in the locker room, Drew Lock is mad. He was, quote, mad and confused that the Giants picked Tommy DeVito to start over him, so DeVito's going to be playing for his job.
Sure? I mean, maybe? I guess if that's something to get you excited on Thanksgiving, sure.
I mean, it's not going to be at the top of my list of Thanksgiving entertainment. But like, dude, throw that on in the background. You got cinema. If you're giving it your full attention, not on Thanksgiving, this would be towards the bottom of my list of a Sunday slate of games.
Right.
But because it's on Thanksgiving, there's just this entertainment factor to it, man. I think it's going to be a great game. It's going to be the only game on, and I
make a valid point. But every time I see this matchup, it has the same outcome every time.
Who wins? Who you got?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to wait for you to give me your pick.
I gave you my pick first last time.
That pick was obvious. This one's not as obvious.
But I am behind, so I think you should go first. It's kind of like the opposite of golf.
It's not my fault you're behind.
Yeah, I never said it was. It's totally my fault. I made the picks.
So what? I gotta listen to this garbage.
Yeah.
This game's gonna go how every. Yeah, it's gonna be probably the Cowboys winning. It's a tradition. Cowboys blow out the Giants on Thanksgiving. It's a tradition.
No. I think we can get OT in this game. It's going to be 7-3 at halftime. It's going to be 7-3 Cowboys at halftime. Giants come out of the locker room. They're angry. They're mad. They march down the field, score a touchdown. And then You have a scoreless next 28 minutes. It's
Dude, that's
10 to
not
7.
a good game.
It's 10 to 7.
Can't
And then,
be a good game
then at the end of the
fundamentally.
game, minute and a half left. Cowboys, Cooper Rush, they're like, all right, guys, we got to lock in. Big return with like a minute and a half left. Cowboys can't move the ball at all, but the Giants, because they're so bad at managing the clock, are out of timeouts. They drain the clock, and then guess who? Brandon Aubrey marches onto the field with about 10 seconds left. The Cowboys called timeout. They just, it was a 3-and-out, but because of that great punt return, they're in solid field goal position. They hit the field goal. It's 10-10 going into overtime. And Cowboys win the kickoff. They win the coin toss in overtime, but Cooper Rush throws an interception. Giants kick a game-winning field goal in overtime. Final score, 13-10 Giants.
That game sucks. The game you just described sucks. Until the very end. Like, that's like sitting through, like, a garbage movie and then just seeing the ending of a much better movie instead of the ending of that movie. That's what you just described.
Look, man, I like it because it's real. You don't really...
I'm just going to pick the Cowboys to win because they tend to beat the Giants. Thanksgiving, that's what I'm gonna roll with that. But, like, really, 28 minutes of no scoring... You know what that means? That means two defenses who I know are bad are somehow going to stop two offenses who I know are even worse, which is true.
Well, yeah. Wouldn't that mathematically be the outcome?
Yeah, but how is that good?
You get to see an unlikely candidate rise above and win the football game.
An unlikely candidate? Giants aren't necessarily unlikely.
I would say so.
I'm taking Dallas.
All right, give me the Giants.
All right. Remember what happened when you picked the Giants last week? I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna come through for me, man.
Yeah, I'm not picking that team. They have not come through yet, so I'm not picking them here.
All right. What are our other games? How many games do we have on Thanksgiving? Is it 3 or 4?
We got three. We got 3 technically on because we have Green Bay, Miami, and then Vegas and KC takes place on Black Friday.
Dang.
So
I wish we had 4 games on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but we don't. How would you even make that work? Where did it go?
You could have 2 games going on early in the day. Maybe have a 9:30 a.m. game.
No one's dude. What? 9:30?
Yeah, throw it on while you cooking.
But what about people in California?
Sucks to suck. Sorry, just kidding, my Californians. But no, we have 9:30 a.m. games in Europe, regardless. So yeah, you could run it.
Yeah, but like the National Football League is supposed to be televised in the United States. I feel like you're losing a lot of your audience for a game by making it happen at 6 a.m.
I don't know. I didn't think about that. But
anyway, then we got the
Green
Dolphins
Bay
and the Packers.
Phil, who you got in this one?
Well, I don't know. You want to talk about how good Jordan Love's been, how much better the Dolphins are with Tua? There are a lot of headlines in this one. Let me check one thing before I make my call on this one.
Could you let me know what Tua's stats from last week are?
You got a computer?
I have it all set up, and I'm so hungry right now.
You got a computer, bro.
Yeah. I'll look this up. I can even pull it up on my display.
So hungry. What does that have a difference to do?
My energy is low. I'm so hungry.
All right. Tua's been good the last 3 weeks. Completed up north of 70% the last 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks, which happened to be wins against both the Rams, the Raiders, and the Patriots. However, there's one factor to this game, which is why I'm making my pick the way it is. I'm picking Green Bay because the weather is below 30 degrees, and Miami in cold weather sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like what I was saying earlier, man. What was I saying earlier? Oh yeah. In my heart, my heart typically differs from my head. Yeah. Have you seen the movie Good Morning Vietnam?
No, I've heard of it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna make a reference to it. But in my heart, I will be rooting. Honestly, like it was irrelevant, but I just remember the line in this movie where the like stickler lieutenant, he's like, "In my heart, I know I'm funny," because he's like he wants to be funny so bad, but he's just I don't know. You would have to see, but
right.
Basically, in my heart, I will be rooting for the Dolphins. But in my head, it's like you have that ball-hawking Green Bay defense. You have Jordan Love, who's been on a tear lately. And Green Bay is going to keep the ship rolling. I mean, the Miami's 5-6 now, right?
They are right now. They are 5-6. Yes, that's correct. They've won 3 in a row after being 2-6.
Oh man, big! That's a massive game for Dolphins fans. I'm gonna be tuned in.
It sure is.
Ooh, also I need to talk about Mississippi State basketball just for a moment because I'm sure we've got a lot of I bet our chat is chock full of Mississippi State basketball fans. But, I mean, yeah, it's a big game for Dolphins fans. I don't see them pulling it out, but I'll be rooting for them. Give me the Packers in this one.
The weather does not bode. I'm saying the weather-wise is not bode well for them.
It does not. Yo, this picture does not look like Tua. Okay, never mind. It does. It does kind of look like Tua.
It still looks funny. Looks like he just showed up on campus. His first day.
Yeah, he looks so little.
That'd be his ID card, his student ID card.
Yeah. All right. I've gotta show you guys Mississippi State basketball. Josh Hubbard is a dog.
What happened? We do one more game on Friday.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Man, bro. You're
my
like a
fault.
Miami driver. You can't stay on the road.
I'm thinking about my guy Josh Hubbard. I'm trying to get him on the show, man. He is a dog. He's awesome. Also, Cam Matthews, a.k.a. Mook, Keyshawn Murphy. Oh, I'm about to put you on game. Let's talk about this Chiefs Raiders game.
Yeah. Get excited. Get excited for Chiefs Raiders on Black Friday.
I'm so excited to watch Gardner Minshew. Yay.
Lose.
Yay.
He's not even playing. He broke his collarbone. This is Desmond Ridder.
Oh my God, it's gonna be so bad. If it was on Thanksgiving, there could be a little bit of a Thanksgiving effect. I have two theories now. It's the Squidward-gated community syndrome and the Thanksgiving effect. But since it's not on Thanksgiving, like if it was on Thanksgiving, there would be a little bit of a larger chance if the Raiders go out and beat the Chiefs, led by Desmond Ridder. But since it's not, Chiefs are gonna cook.
I still can't get over it.
Your mic is crackling a lot.
It got unplugged and I had to plug it back.
Oh no.
Okay. Fixed.
Beautiful. But yeah, come on. The Chiefs are gonna destroy them, man. Desmond Ridder is gonna stink it up.
How do you know, man? Are you sure?
I'm pretty confident, man. Isaiah Pacheco is back. Freaking, he's back. I don't know. The Chiefs are gonna cook the Raiders on Friday. If the Thanksgiving effect were in play, I would maybe give the benefit of the doubt to the Raiders. I wouldn't give them the win, but it's gonna be a blowout, man. Pacheco's gonna have a day, and Pacheco's gonna have a day. Chiefs are gonna do what they do. Gardner's gonna say, "Ow, my collarbone."
I agree. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a Chiefs victory. So we'll see, man. Maybe the Giants beat the Cowboys and get you somewhat closer, or you just continue to.
Let's go Giants.
You can.
I have a feeling Tommy DeVito is gonna have a day.
And so you said that's what you said last time.
But he's due now. He's due.
Oh my God. Everyone's due.
Everyone
must be going to labor the way that they're due. Like, crazy.
You know who's due for some real college basketball success?
What, Mississippi State?
Mississippi State, man. If you're not hip to college basketball, if you need a team to watch, tune in. And if you don't feel like watching any more football on Thanksgiving, at 9:30 on Thanksgiving night, Mississippi State will be playing UNLV, and this team is so exciting. This team makes me like college basketball more than I like the NBA. We are led by a 5'10" point guard, Josh Hubbard, who kind of plays like Jalen Brunson, but because it's college, he's just straight up annihilating. His range is crazy. And he can drive the lane and manage to not get blocked, even though he's 5'10". He's super fun to watch. We have this guy named Keyshawn Murphy, who is our center. He's like 6'11", but he can dribble. He kind of plays like, he's not Kevin Durant, but like he's that Kevin Durant archetype, and it's so awesome. This guy will get like 9 boards, 17 points, and he'll pass out of the post. It's super entertaining. And our small forward is this guy named Cam Matthews. He's a dog. We're led by Coach Chris Jans. I'm loving this, man. We're
Sounds like a crazy time for college basketball.
I'm gonna be my family and I know for a fact are gonna be watching State because everybody on my mom's side of the family went to Mississippi State. I was born into this. I bleed maroon and white.
He bleeds maroon and white. Oh, dude, the last thing. I haven't, obviously watched March Madness, but I haven't had, my biggest connection to, I guess, March Madness every time I do a bracket. When I did the bracket, I think it was 2021. It was when Texas Tech went to the championship. And, boy, I was pulling for them so hard. I had them picked to win the whole thing when they went up against Virginia. And it was so heartbreaking for me to see my bracket championship finally lose. Because I could have won it. I could have won the whole thing. I think in the bracket pool, the winner had... I don't think they had Virginia. I think they just had more picks. But if I had picked Texas Tech right for the championship, I would have won. I didn't because
Damn.
That
happened.
Tough.
Something similar happened to me one year in a bracket pool. I had a near perfect first round, but I only got one out of my 2 teams right in the championship, and then my team that I picked didn't win the championship, and then I got second place in the bracket pool and did not win the money. I was heartbroken. Diamond's stepdad ended up winning it.
Dang. The other one, the other big memory that I have of the March Madness. We were with family. We were going on a trip with one of this other family that we go often on vacation with. We went to Mexico, and it was in the middle of Syracuse's run to the Final Four that one year.
Yeah, what was that guy's name? Malachi Richardson?
Gosh, hold on.
Oh my God, that guy was awesome.
It was in the middle of that huge run. And obviously they lost in the Final Four, but that was because they had the win over Virginia right before. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was 2016. This guy was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was Malachi Richardson, yeah.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure Tyus Battle was coming off the bench. This guy was...
Yep. Yeah.
And then Tyus Battle filled his shoes pretty well. Wow, we were down 11 with 8 minutes left.
Yup. The other thing, though, but that's not the crazy year. That was the same year that it was, what was it? It was UNC Villanova, right? In the championship that year?
I don't know. Why are these highlights not organized? I wish they would take it game by game. First we were 10-1 playing against the... Man, I can't remember. I think that, you're right, actually. It was UNC Villanova because Villanova hit that shot at the final second.
Yeah, and that's what I remember about that because we'd watched 2 nights earlier before a few nights earlier before the championship, Syracuse lose to UNC, and we were all outside of Hooters in Cancun, Mexico to watch the game-winning shot from, it's one of those few plays where, I know exactly where I was. I know exactly type of plays. I knew everything. I knew every detail. We had just stopped out front of the Hooters to watch the end of the game, and we saw that shot. We were like, oh! And the funny thing was, like, there weren't many people watching specifically where we were. Everyone was still like at dinner, so they were watching it inside, and we heard they heard us erupt slightly before. Like some of the TVs were on a weird delay, and then they heard us erupt, and then we heard everyone else erupt. Go! Ah! It was insane. It was a wild tournament year that year.
That is awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about college basketball, man. I've got to follow the whole season this year because I remember when I came back from Charlotte for Christmas last year, my grandfather was showing me Mississippi State highlights, and like really, like, to me, you know, I'm always going to watch the Knicks and support the heck out of the Knicks, but real basketball lives at the college level because, like, the NBA, it's like all three-pointers now, and it's like such a weird brand of basketball. They're so good that it's like not actual basketball. College level, they still work the ball inside. They move the ball. You'll see different play styles. There's so many teams, and they all play differently. I feel like teams in the NBA all play the same. And yeah, that just makes college basketball awesome to me.
Fair, yeah. I agree. I think just the college basketball level, there's more of there's no other teams outside of like a couple in the NBA that match the energy like at least half of the college basketball do every game.
Yeah, like I'm gonna show you. I remember Mississippi State played Ole Miss in basketball last year, and this crowd was insane. 2024. Yeah. I hope they show this crowd. Oh wait, that's at Mississippi State. Can we get some audio here? There was.
Wait, hold on. Can you go back to that?
This?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. That was weird.
What did you think you saw?
No, for a second, the dislike button I thought didn't say dislike and had a number, which is like, then they got rid of that. And then
yeah. I have a plugin. It's called Return YouTube Dislike. You can get it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was like, dang, dude, I thought they were like, did they bring it back? Did they bring it back?
Yeah. But yeah, the college basketball crowds are just awesome.
They are.
When I'm at Temple, I'm definitely gonna be hitting some Temple games.
For sure. You know who else you know who played at Temple?
Who?
Not at college, but in basketball. Hassan Reddick.
Ho! Historic, all-time great Jet. What a player.
How about Hassan Reddick? Yeah.
Everything he did for us.
Your nugget of knowledge. Also, do you want to hear, I finished tying them up, do you want to hear the game picks from last week?
Oh, yeah, let's hear it. How do we do? Oh, God, I know this isn't good. I remember seeing games like tick off, and I was like, oh, God. That's another L.
We've got myself. I was 8-5. I missed 5 games. You were 7-6.
Oh, I thought it was a lot worse than that.
Well, it still wasn't good.
I thought every game we differed on, I got wrong. That's what it felt like.
You picked Ravens. I picked Chargers. Unfortunate for me. But I did have I picked the Bucks over the Giants. You took the Giants, and then I had Packers beating the 49ers. You had the 49ers.
And okay. I took the Niners. Yeah. Look at me. Look at me go. Oh wait, never mind.
Niners lost.
Yeah. You're right. I was keeping you on your toes there. And then for some review, our picks for the Thanksgiving and Friday games. We agree on the Lions. We agree on Green Bay, and we differ on what the heck was the other game?
Giants Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Giants Cowboys. Tommy D, baby.
I have the rush slush. If it could ever snow in Dallas, it would be the rush slush.
That is horrible. That does not sound like a guy I would want to root for.
The rush slush.
The rush slush? Nah, man.
Yeah.
Cooper, the
rush
Cooper
slush is-
rush slush rush.
Yeah, the Cooper rush. Listen, Cooper Rush rushing touchdown, probably gonna cash.
I doubt that.
If it does,
I mean, actually, I don't know. It could happen.
And then we obviously both picked the Chiefs over the Raiders.
The Giants, I feel like Cowboys Giants is going to be a show on Thursday. It's such an unlikely thing to say, oh my God, it's going to be such a great game. But yeah, I just got a feeling it's going to.
Probably won't be based on history, but I've seen crazier things before. So I'm willing to be shocked, but I will unlikely to be shocked this time.
I think we're going to get a lot of fun antics that happen. Tommy DeVito is going to play a hell of a game, I think. And
the DeVito Bowl, is that what that's going to be? The DeVito Thanksgiving Bowl? It would be fun to watch Tommy DeVito eat Thanksgiving like turkey.
It'd be fun to watch him eat Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, because there's like a Thanksgiving dinner that they put out for the winning team, right? That's interesting.
So you'd be able to see them. That's kind of funny. Like, you lose the game, you don't get to have Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they make sure you don't have one prepared.
Yeah, they'll just have like, dude, nope, no Thanksgiving for you. You lost.
You lost, man. I'm sorry. Go pick up some McDonald's. Chicken and rice, maybe.
Oh my gosh. That's why don't you get a turkey sandwich from Subway?
Oh God, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Do we have anything else to say? Because I might actually go get a turkey sandwich from Subway or something.
Well, nothing else other than thanks for being here. Thanks,
Indeed.
and we had a good time. We'll be back potentially Thursday, definitely Sunday, but there's a shot we're here for a little discussion pregame Thursday, talk about Thanksgiving, and let us know who won the Thanksgiving food draft. I mean, early implications seem that Taft believes he fumbled, but maybe there's the cranberry sauce community can rally behind his selection.
Yeah, just a little review. I took cranberry sauce, turkey, yams, pumpkin pie. Well, the yam casserole, like with the marshmallows and the pecans and the brown sugar. So yeah, cranberry sauce, turkey, yam casserole, pumpkin pie, and cornbread is what I took. And Phil, what did you take?
Got stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, corn casserole, roasted ham, and to finish it off, mac and cheese and pie.
Damn, I might have gotten cooked. I don't know. I might have gotten cooked.
I might have gotten cooked.
But yeah, let us know who you think won the Thanksgiving food draft, and I'm wishing you a happy Thanksgiving or a happy holiday wherever you are in the world. And yes, we will see you again very soon. If you're liking what we're doing, drop a follow. It's totally free. Hit a like because it helps us get recommended to more people. And yeah, thank you for watching. We will see you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Ah!